Here's the big story that we have for you on Newsify is what's happening with Mamata Banerjee's Trinamool Congress. Now, Trinamool Congress is getting one jolt after the other almost on an hourly basis now. I'm saying this because today we have seen another high-profile exit from the party. And here I'm talking about one of the most outspoken, leaders from TMC who had quit Congress party in 2021 and had joined Didi's TMC. I'm talking about Sushmita Dev. She has decided to say goodbye to TMC. She has also submitted her resignation. She was a member of parliament in the Rajya Sabha from TMC. And then pictures emerged of her meeting Mamata Banerjee, the Assam Chief Minister, giving birth to speculation that she is all set to join the Bharatiya Janata Party. However, when she was specifically asked about her next move and the reasons behind her, quitting TMC, a party that she joined herself in 2021, she said it's her personal choice. Listen in to what Sushmita Dev said.
I'm being joined by Sushmita Dev. Ma'am, why this decision? You have come to this decision to resign from the Trinamool Congress as well as the Rajya Sabha membership.
First of all, the Rajya Sabha was given to me by All India Trinamool Congress. So I resigned from the party. Therefore, it's the right thing to do to resign from the seat. So those are the reasons. And if you ask me why I did it, there are many personal and political reasons about which I don't want to speak. Because to join Trinamool Congress was also my decision, to leave is also my decision, and I think I'm free to do that.
Ma'am, what's happening inside Trinamool Congress, you are aware of it because there are legislators who have decided to raise their voices in Trinamool Congress in West Bengal. The legislators and the Lok Sabha MPs are also not happy with the party functioning.
See, first of all, I'm grateful to the people of Bengal that I got a chance to be in the Rajya Sabha, but I'm not privy to the nitty-gritty of what's happening in Bengal politics. And I think they are so vocal that you can ask them, you don't have to ask me.
What happened in the meeting today? That was Sushmita Dev, who just resigned from the party membership of Trinamool Congress as well as in Rajya Sabha. With video journalist Ashwini, this is Sabyasachi Roy Chaudhary for Times Now.
Let's now go across to my colleague Sabyasachi, who is joining us live right now for more on this. Sabyasachi, you spoke with Sushmita Dev, and we also got pictures of her having a meeting with the Assam Chief Minister, Mamata Banerjee. So the question being asked is she now on her way to join the Bharatiya Janata Party?
Well, the hints are clearly directing towards that direction, that she is going to join the Bharatiya Janata Party, because when she came out from the residence of the Assam Chief Minister here in the national capital after holding a meeting for hours at her residence. Now, when she was asked what exactly happened in the meeting, she said that I've come here to seek direction from the Chief Minister. Now, she said that she is more interested in the politics in the state of Assam. She has been leading the Trinamool Congress. Former Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee had given her the responsibility to increase the Trinamool Congress at the grassroots level in the state of Assam. But we have seen the results of the assembly polls. The Congress lost, did not secure much vote. The Trinamool Congress also did not open their mark. So clearly she understood that with the Trinamool Congress there is no future in the state of Assam. But one thing that she has hinted is that she wants to be more, she is more interested in state politics rather than the national politics. But what is interesting to note is that she had said that because of personal and political reasons, she has decided to quit the Trinamool Congress. But she has not said anything negative about former Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. But from the highly placed sources within the Trinamool Congress, a meeting that had happened between her and Assam Chief Minister, everything is not well within the Trinamool Trinamool Congress and the
Right.
MPs are not in fact happy with how things are being run.
All right. Thank you very much, Sabyasachi. Appreciate you joining us with your inputs on the story. Now, viewers, I began by saying that Mamata Banerjee's TMC is getting jolt after jolt, literally on an hourly basis, because we have seen high-profile exits, we've seen rebellion as well, first in the Assembly, now a similar picture playing out in the Parliament as well, with Saayoni Ghosh leading the rebels camp here in the national capital of the MPs. Now, after the news of Sushmita Dev came, we got the news of Jadavpur Lok Sabha MP Saayoni Ghosh as well, who is also likely to quit Trinamool Congress. Let's go across to my colleague Hridita, who is joining us live right now for more on this. Hridita, give us more details. What is it that Saayoni Ghosh has to say? Why is she quitting the Congress party, and what is she going to do next?
Well, absolutely. You see that already Saayoni Ghosh, along with her also Mala Roy, the MP from Kolkata South, they both have reached Delhi today morning. There were information that sources were telling Times Now that Mala Roy is now going to join the camp of Saayoni Ghosh Also Resign. But today morning also gives a big jolt to Trinamool Congress, especially the Mamata camp, where the loyalist of Mamata Banerjee and especially Abhishek Banerjee, Saayoni Ghosh, now she is also in a set to resign from the party, from her position, and then she is also, there are sources that are telling us that she has written a letter to Saayoni Ghosh Also Resign expressing her willingness to join her camp. So it is now a matter of time to wait and watch and see that if Saayoni Ghosh and Mala Roy both joins the camp of Saayoni Ghosh Also Resign, as they both are there in Delhi. However, their phones are unreachable irrespective of the times they have tried to reach them.
Right.
So there is something that is brewing up already in Kolkata. We see there are high-level and secret meetings that Shubhendu Adhikari and the MLAs, the rebel MLAs that have been holding today near a area in
Right.
Kolkata by Kolkata airport. So you see both Delhi at the time when Delhi is turbulent, even Kolkata is not leaving any spectrum. The rebel MLAs are continuously having meetings. Also sources that are telling us that today
Right.
around 9 p.m. in Delhi, CM Shubhendu Adhikari may also hold a meeting with the rebel MPs. So
Right.
it is a back-to-back turbulence that Trinamool Congress is now facing both in the state and in the national capital.
All right. Thank you very much, Hridita. Appreciate you joining us with your inputs on this story. Now, viewers, amid all of this, there is another twist that has emerged in the tale. Can there be a possibility of a merger between TMC and the Congress party? Can there be a ghar vapsi of TMC after the turbulence that Mamata Banerjee is facing right now in her party? Well, there is a lot of speculation around it, and we've got a reaction from Imran Masood, who is a Congress party's member of parliament. He has added fuel to the fire. He has in fact said that it will be good if both these parties are merged. Listen.
देखिए, तुरंत करना चाहिए. मेरी अगर आप व्यक्तिगत माने तो तुरंत करना चाहिए. रास्ते तो ब्लॉक होंगे. जो लोग जीतकर कहीं से किस विचारधारा पे आते हैं और उसी विचारधारा को त्याग करके एकदम विपरीत विचारधारा में पहुंच जाते हैं, वो कैसे लोग होते हैं? आपको जिसने दिया है, जिस पार्टी ने आपको दिया है, उसके लिए आपका इतना भी समर्पण, इतनी भी वफादारी नहीं.
Let's go across to my colleague Sabyasachi, who is live with us right now for more on this. Sabyasachi, now this is a view expressed by Imran Masood of the Congress party. I want to understand from you, what have leaders from TMC said about the possibility of ghar vapsi of TMC, a merger with the Congress party? Also, too many meetings happening in Delhi also. Yesterday, there was a meeting between Sonia Gandhi and Mamata Banerjee. I believe earlier, Abhishek Banerjee was also at Sonia Gandhi's residence.
Well, that's right. See, the Trinamool Congress have completely rejected these claims. The Trinamool Congress said that the former Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee as well as Sonia Gandhi absolutely had no discussion about the merger of the TMC with the Congress party. Rather, the TMC has confirmed that there were discussion about the current situation that is happening with the Trinamool Congress regarding the MPs not happy with the party leadership, and also that the India bloc needs to be strong going ahead, keeping aside their differences for the consolidation of the India bloc. It is very much important that the regional parties work together and stay strong. So that discussion happened between Mamata Banerjee and Sonia Gandhi. But former Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee did raise one point in front of Sonia Gandhi, is that several of the Congress leaders from the state and outside the state has been speaking about this merger of the TMC and the Congress. But what we are learning from the sources is that Sonia Gandhi has told former Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee that whatever these leaders, whether from the state or from outside, are saying are their own personal views and does not represent the Congress party views. So that clarification has come in from Sonia Gandhi to former Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, and today also Abhishek Banerjee held a meeting with her. Most likely the discussion was surrounding the India bloc as well as the action of the agencies that has been going on against Abhishek Banerjee.
Right. Sabyasachi, stay on with us. More breaking inputs coming in as far as this particular speculation is concerned. TMC sources have clarified that no discussion took place regarding a merger between the two parties, TMC and Congress. According to TMC sources, the focus of the conversation was on strengthening coordination within the INDI bloc and ensuring that its constituents work together in a united and effective manner. They dismissed speculation about a possible merger, emphasizing that the talks centered solely on collective opposition unity. Sabyasachi is live with us for more on this. Sabyasachi, give us more details. What have the sources told you, the TMC sources? Because, of course, there has been a lot of focus on bringing INDI bloc together again. The opposition unity, many feel, is extremely important. What more details can you share with us?
Well, it is extremely important that the opposition parties, the regional parties come together. In fact, in the India bloc meeting that happened in the national capital, Akhilesh Yadav, as per the sources, was not happy with the fact that the Aam Aadmi Party and the DMK was not part of the India bloc meeting. In fact, he also insisted the Congress party that since the Congress party is the largest opposition party among the other opposition parties, it is the responsibility of the Congress party to make sure that all the regional parties come under one roof. Now, Mamata Banerjee, who has not been much active as far as the India bloc is concerned, we have seen her differences with the India bloc as well as her differences with the Congress party. But this time around, things have changed after the Trinamool Congress had suffered a defeat in the state of West Bengal. The Trinamool Congress is seen playing a very active role here. See, Mamata Banerjee has been coming to the national capital for a very long time, but it has been rare that she has held a meeting with Sonia Gandhi one-to-one. We know the fact that she has a very good relation with Sonia Gandhi. She have never attacked Sonia Gandhi before, unlike attacking Rahul Gandhi or the Congress party. But the Trinamool Congress wants that before the 2029 Lok Sabha polls, the opposition party must come together. If there is any crack or differences, the advantage is only going to go towards the Bharatiya Janata Party.
All right. Thank you very much, Sabyasachi. Appreciate you joining us with your inputs on this story. Now, viewers, what we have learned is that efforts are being made here in the national capital to strengthen the INDI bloc, whatever is left of it, because some political parties, of course, have moved out of it. Some are likely to move out of it very soon. And attempts are being made here to strengthen it further. On the other hand, what we have learned is that DMK is probably thinking of creating some kind of a third front, an anti-BJP, anti-Congress front ahead of the 2029 Assembly elections. Now, this is what senior leaders within DMK have told Times Now, that that will be the right thing to do, because DMK clearly is not going to be now part of an INDI bloc which has Congress party in it after what DMK said Congress has done with it. Remember, Congress party ditched DMK and joined hands with Vijay's TVK. So things are not good on that front. So DMK leaders feel that this is going to be the right thing, creating some kind of a third front. Officially, DMK has not said anything on it, but this is an idea that is likely to be discussed discussed in the next few meetings. Dharini, my colleague, is now joining us live right now for more on this, who's got us this piece of information. Dharini, what are we really looking at? Because here in Delhi, efforts are being made to strengthen the existing INDI bloc. Mamata Banerjee is meeting Sonia Gandhi, but here in Tamil Nadu, you're getting to know that DMK leaders want some kind of a third front. Who are they really looking at as the constituents of this third front?
Well, at the moment, the relationship between the Congress and the DMK has completely turned bitter. In fact, we could see leaders of both the parties, making arguments and counter-arguments against each other and leveling allegations against each other. So this relationship is beyond repair at this point in time. And of course, we recently also saw how the DMK boycotted the India Bloc meeting that happened on the 8th of June in Delhi only because the Congress party was part of it. So now we are learning through sources that many senior DMK leaders, they feel that it will be good for the DMK to form a third national front that is both anti-BJP and anti-Congress. In fact, a senior leader that we spoke to this morning, he said that he is very much interested in this idea and that in fact he himself will be pitching this idea to the High Command in the upcoming high-level meetings is what he told. And he also went on to say that many senior leaders in the party also have similar opinions about this particular idea. But no discussions have taken place on this theory yet. In the upcoming high-level meetings of the DMK, we can expect the DMK to have elaborate discussions on this probability. And remember, during the assembly elections here in Tamil Nadu, we saw Arvind Kejriwal and Tejasvi Yadav. They came all the way from Delhi and Bihar respectively to campaign for the DMK. But one point to note here is that MK Stalin and Rahul Gandhi, despite being in an alliance together at that time, they did not campaign together. But we saw MK Stalin campaigning, together with Arvind Kejriwal and Tejasvi Yadav. So MK Stalin personally has a very good relationship with the Aam Aadmi Party or RJD or the SP for that matter. So the DMK is mulling the idea of forming a third front, but this is still in the theoretical phase, and in the coming high-level meetings of the party, this idea will elaborately be discussed, and they'll figure out if they can go ahead with it or if they can,
All right. Thank you very much, Dharini, for the moment for joining us with your inputs. We'll, of course, be coming back to you for more on this developing story. We'll see officially what DMK will have to say and how will the parties like Aam Aadmi Party, RJD, SP, etc. are going to react to this kind of an idea. Let's now move on, viewers, and shift our focus to the latest coming in from Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Now, we have seen protests against Shehbaz Sharif and Asim Munir, the establishment of Pakistan in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir for the last few days. Several people have lost their lives as well. Now, on one hand, while Pakistani establishment is facing backlash over what's happening in POK, there are reports of Pakistan again targeting Afghanistan that have now emerged. And 19 civilians, we have learnt, have lost their lives as Pakistan violated Afghan airspace with deadly airstrikes. The Taliban government there confirmed that overnight bombardments carried out by Pakistani forces inside Afghanistan resulted in 19 deaths and left many injured as well. Let's go across to my colleague Mayank, who is joining us on the broadcast for more on this. Mayank, give us more details. Till yesterday, the story was about the anger, the outrage that's there against Shehbaz Sharif and Asim Munir in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. And today, we're getting reports of Pakistan violating Afghan airspace with deadly airstrikes. 19 people have lost their lives.
The timings are very interesting, actually. The way the things were, the unrest was there in POJK. Now we see that airstrike, breach of airspace of Afghanistan has taken place. And here what we see is actually an example of friends turning foe. We had been seeing since 1970 the kind of seeds of unrest which had been sowed by Pakistan is actually giving results to them now. And amongst the 19 people who lost lives, actually they were children. And it was few days back only and some time back only that a hospital which used to treat people, innocent people, was also struck by same Pakistan which had used gunships again its own tribal areas and people in the earlier FATA region. And I am reminded of a book written by John Major which was about the tribal pride in that area. So retaliations are coming up all along the Durand line, and Durand line is the one which was never accepted by Afghanistan as its border, which was divided there. So there are multiple skirmishes which have also taken place along the Durand line, which is almost 2,500 kilometers, even over 2,005 kilometers. So it is interesting time. The same people which were trained as mujahids earlier are also turning their guns back on Pakistan. And it is, as I have said, it is a very apt example of how friends have turned foe.
Right. Also, Mayank, can you tell us a little bit more about the recent attacks that have taken place? We're talking about 19 innocent civilians who have been, killed in this particular attack.
Most important point, and it's amusing, the way the Pakistan has making statements and they are saying that they are striking the bases, the training areas, wherein terrorist elements, which are hidden by the Taliban government, are part of it actually. That sounds interesting because India has been always talking of anti-terrorist operations in which it was Pakistan which has been found to be stoking the kind of feeling, radicalization and the training of such kind of terrorist elements which has been taking place. It was during 70s that Zia government, which was Zia-ul Haq, the general of that time, he had started radicalizing not only the youth of Pakistan, but in Taliban, and which is in Afghanistan also. So what we see today is actually, it is interesting in the sense that it was same Pakistan which was converting people, which was brainwashing the people of that area, and now the same people who had ran crusade against the Russian forces, which are Soviet forces at that time, they are being called as terrorists by the Pakistan government. So it is very interesting because they are saying that they had been hitting the bases which are used as training or as hideouts or the places wherein the terrorists take refuge.
Right. Mayank, I'm just interrupting you there. Stay on with us. We have retired Major General A.K. Siva joining us on the broadcast. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you for speaking with us here on Times Now. On one hand, Pakistani establishment is facing a lot of backlash because of protests and violence that's being reported in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. People have taken to the streets. On the other hand, Pakistan has targeted Afghanistan again. 19 people have lost their lives.
This is a very strategic move done by Pakistan when they know that there are protests which are going in POJK, and they have diverted their attention by attacking on Afghanistan, basically so-called TTP bases, but actually there are a lot of civilians which have been killed there. But having said that, one can say what is happening in POJK, the situation is totally out of control as far as Pakistan is concerned. People are on the street, and this protest is done by the students, lawyers, as well as the traders. Now, not only in Muzaffarabad, it is Mirpur, Jhangar, Dadrial, Bagh, Kotli, Rawalkot, and Pakistan. So there are 11 cities which are now burning, and there is a Chakka Dam and Shutter Down, and the people are demanding three things. One is these 12 seats which were earmarked for refugees which came in 47. That was seats which were used by manipulation by the central government of Pakistan. And the second thing is that the tariff rates of power are very high. The prices of commodity like rice and atta is very, very costly. Now what's happening is that the main river, which is Neelam River,
right,
which is a source of water in POJK, it has been diverted towards Punjab. Second, what is there is that the maximum electricity is produced in Mangla Dam, which is being part of POJK, but they are paying the maximum as far as the power tariff is concerned. So the point is they are considered as second-class citizens.
Right.
Now the people are saying enough is enough. We are not. My point is there is a political instability, economic crisis, terrorism increasing manifold in Pakistan. Pakistan may go towards civil war, and if that happens, Pakistan will be divided into four parts. That is Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan, Punjab and Sindh. POJK and Gilgit-Baltistan, which is legally a part of India,
right,
will join. Yeah, this is what it is looking as on today.
All right. We'll leave it there. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate you joining us here on Times Now and sharing with us your perspective. And with this, it's a wrap. Thank you very much for staying with us here on Newsify. Heading into a short break. More news and updates on the other side.